Let me get my gummies. Still trying to shake this cough, y'all. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising to everyone in the chat. Or at least we'll eventually be in the chat. These are my elderberry gummies I've been taking. Y'all, I woke up needing some coffee. So I'm going to walk down to McDonald's. I need to wash some clothes. Seems like I just washed clothes, but I need to wash again. They said it's supposed to be scattered showers today in Baltimore. And literally right when I got back to the house, one of them damn mosquitoes had bit me right through my little leggings. I was like, what the hell? All right, now I just need to find me a shirt. And I can go get some coffee. Cafe Yole. Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising to everybody in chat. Grand Rising. I want to go get some coffee before it starts raining. Are there any coffee drinkers in the chat? If so, then y'all know. Might be chilly out, so I'm gonna put my long sleeves on. You can definitely tell the weather is changing. Let me get my beanie. Okay, I can't see what y'all said if you retract the messages. Like, I don't understand why people do that. It don't make no sense. Oh. Okay, I need some socks. You know what? Obviously, you don't have nothing to say, so there's no point of you keep retracting messages. Grand rising to everybody in the chat, y'all. Grand rising. I had woke up twice earlier and I was trying to do some job searching in between. Because until I land a full-time job, I got to keep looking. Oh, I don't know you. But that's up to you, honey. You use that up to your own discretion. Either you want to be supportive or you don't. We all have choices in life. I'm not on YouTube to find somebody. That's not why I'm here. So, like I said, be supportive or don't. It's your choice. Oh, and my prayers just popped up. Yep, it still says, oh, it's a 40% chance of scattered showers. Okay. Hold on, y'all. As the refresh. Let me see what this thing is doing. I'm not making anything. I'm about to go to McDonald's to get me some coffee. What's my favorite color? Purple. Can you tell me why such a beautiful baby lovers like you don't? Look, again, honey, I don't know what to tell you. What's up, Herculean? Grand Rising, dear. I'm okay. This was a rough week, y'all. It was a rough week. That's a long name, but what's up? Grand Rising. I'm trying to find my videos so I could do my little Cash App so I can get on this road and walk down here to this McDonald's. Okay, that was yesterday. Okay, there we go. It took a long time for this video to pop up. All right. Now we in business. Make sure you like the video, y'all. And please subscribe to the channel. Wait a minute. Do I need to charge this already? Oh, no. I was like, what did it do? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get everything situated with these phones and myself. It's the display. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I noticed somebody had read my my note on the table. Yeah, I'm going to McDonald's. I need to be out of the house. Like I was gonna go run an errand and stuff. Cause you know the weekend time is normally when the landlady show up. If she came home last night, she must be parked in the back. But I left the note on the table and somebody already read it. But I left a $50 money order to show the intent that I am trying to pay my rent this month. I just need her to give me some time to get the rent paid. They pay whenever the fuck they want. And the lady downstairs said that she was never late on her rent. She pays by the 5th. But she still called the cops on her. But like I said, this lady is way too messy, y'all. She trying to pin all of us against one another, and it's not cool. All right. Let me turn off my computer. Leaving the house is the only way that I can officially talk anyways. It's crazy. But it is what it is. I need the exercise anyways. All right, computer off. All right, where's my purse? Okay. That's my note that I left. I have an envelope here to the side. So somebody obviously read it. I don't care because everybody already knows what's going on. Let's go. Flies. I gotta go put in some numbers first. Hey, Poetic. can't go nowhere with no money. I can't pay no rent with no money. So like, it is what it is. Like, she already reposted my room back on the marketplace. I noticed that yesterday, but my thing is though, I still, dear, I was out here yesterday. I'm not trying to bother you. He getting huffy at me this morning when he didn't bother me yesterday. But he don't want me walking past him today. So, y'all, men could be like that sometimes, just like a woman. One day they'll be ragging and another day they'll be good. So, but he a big dog and I don't want to mess with him. Even though I bring him no harm. And see, one sounds off, and then another one got a sound off. But at the same time, he just doing his job. But I was trying to go that way. I didn't know he was out. He a big dog. Y'all, I don't think he's that secure on that leash. He just went up on the porch, the lady looking. I ain't do nothing. But he a big dog. Big dog, so I'm going this way. He knows I walk the neighborhood. He just want to be huffy. Anyhow. I don't know if she came home last night. If she did, she parked in the back because her car wasn't parked out front. So, she pretty much didn't bother me because, me and the lady from downstairs have been keeping in regular contact ever since we exchanged numbers. What was that, Tuesday night when she came knocking on well, she didn't knock on my door, but she came upstairs and called my name, to ask me about the peppermint smell and stuff. So like I said, there's truly some divine timing at play, y'all, because me putting that peppermint down, and I told her, because we actually officially finally talked on the telephone yesterday. This lady has been real messy. Like, she's constantly, like I said, trying to pin all of us against one another. Like, and she's always talking shit. It's like whoever, she can pretty much talk to or have their ears open to the stupid slick shit that she's saying, she pretty much will say whatever. And so, she had asked me, does she ever say anything about her? And I said, no. I said, the only time that she had even brought you up was, because my room is on the front, like I said. And like that night when she had called the police, she said that you called the police on her. Well, somebody just bought a new car. I know that's right. Here, we got new car vibes, y'all. I need some of that new car vibes. I need that. So, yeah, she said that you had called the cops on her because she told me the lady downstairs did not pay her rent and she locked her out of her room and she called the police on me. That's on her. That's what I was told, right? So, the lady is pressed to know if we're talking to one another. She showed me the text. Like, I read the text to y'all a couple of days ago. Like, the last text that she had sent to her about the whole situation about me. Like, she tries to get information from the other people about me. And I'm like, if you want to know anything, you need to come straight to the source. Don't ask the white girl if I've gotten back to work yet. That's none of her business and that's none of your business. If you want to know, you ask me. Okay? Because I could have went back to work this week and not. You don't know. But if she asks me, it's not like I'm not going to lie about her or whatever, but you need to ask me. Don't ask the lady downstairs and don't ask the girl. That's all I'm saying. So like I said, y'all, she came off like she was nice. For the longest time, she came off like she was nice. When I said that she literally went from being Glenda the Good Witch to like the Wicked Witch of the West in like a month's time, I was not playing. Okay, this lady is a miserable soul. You hear what I'm saying? She lonely. Okay, she's real manipulative and conniving controlling and all this other stuff. Like, you know, she was trying to like bully me the other day. And I'm like, look, lady, I'm not that one to be harassed or bullied. Okay. This is the only time that I've been late on my rent. And you know why? Okay. I lost my job and then I was literally sick with the flu 2 weeks after, which prevented me from going out hustling and making money. Because otherwise you would have had your damn money. But at the same time, I was trying to make moves too. And it just did. You see, every time when I try to do something, it didn't pan out. I was supposed to have moved in with the Uber lady twice now in a month's time. It didn't pan out. You know, the other Spanish lady talking about I look like I'm not responsible. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Bitch, that's racist. Like, come on now. So obviously it's not meant for me to leave yet. Okay. But as long as I show intent that I'm trying to pay my rent. Okay. Because like, look, y'all, when I say a lot has happened within this past year, a lot has happened. Okay. So that whole crazy situation that I went through with the crazy Koreans was supposed to happen because that's how I learned. Okay. Knowledge is power. And until I was put through that whole jacked up scenario situation, that's how I had to learn. Okay. That's how I knew the other job was fucking up and doing illegal shit. That's why they started to get recorded. That's why anything that Traci needs to document it, it's like well documented all up and through my YouTube. You know, with the crazy Koreans, this last job, this Nazi landlady, you know, anything that I need to document is well documented at this point. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, she's sliding on a real slippery slope too, but she's messing with the wrong one because I think I have her employer's name. Okay, because she had brought this container home. Y'all know she's supposed to be a live-in chef for this rich lady in Potomac. I've said it so many times. The lady can't cook though. Okay, she can't cook. But like I said, the people of the Caucasian persuasion's palate is different from everybody else. Okay, fine. Maybe you don't like no seasoning. Maybe because of her condition, you know, maybe she can't have a lot of seasoning. I don't know. Maybe in Portugal, they don't use seasonings. I don't know. I don't know what it is. All I know is after that whole little situation again last year, going to people's house, eating other people's food and stuff like that. Not doing it. Not doing that. So you never know what people are putting in their food. You don't know if they clean, if they wash their hands before they start preparing their food. Like you don't know. A lot of people don't clean their chicken and their meat and stuff. I ain't going out like that. Nope. We can't mess with nothing else any other time. She said I could use her seasonings if it's an emergency. Lady, I done pulled out my whole container, y'all, the other day when I was making my French toast with all of my seasonings, my savory seasonings, my sweet seasonings, my slap your mama, all that. I still have room for other seasonings. Like, I don't need your seasonings. I bought my own. I don't mess with your stuff. You know that. But because, you know, she said me and the girl downstairs are the problem because we're the ones complaining all the time. Because you have a whole crackhead in this house. Smoking crack, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed and all this shit. And it's affecting the neighbors. So when you have people that are regular Joe Schmoes that work and come home and don't do no extra curricular activities, and then you have young folks in the house that do, then it's going to affect everybody in the house, except for the people that are all the way upstairs because she's never there during the week. And the husband is oblivious to the fact that there's cigarette smoke that's always being, you know, filtered through the house. So another thing too that I learned, y'all, because like I said, the whole time when I was going to that courthouse, which like I said, I've never had to go to court that much ever in my life. And I'm 51 years old. Okay. Until last year when all that shit was unfolding at the Belmont. Like I said, the first judge I saw, you know, was the white guy. Then it was the black guy. Then it was the white lady. And she was the one, like I said, who awarded me my peace order and stuff. And then the next two times I had to go in front of the same black judge. And then he was the one, you know, who showed leniency and let the girl out of jail, whatever. So then when I had to go down to the tenant landlord court the next month, because I literally had to go to tenant landlord court the day before my birthday last year, which sucked ass because I couldn't even do what I wanted to do for my milestone birthday, because one, I didn't have the money because I got fired, and then two, here I had to go to fucking tenant landlord court the day before my damn birthday, which really sucked, you know. But again, that was a learning experience, and I was just talking about that yesterday. You know, y'all know the crazy Koreans are what? Korean. So when the judge comes from behind his chambers out into the courtroom, who is it? It's an Asian judge. Oh, wow. All of a sudden, y'all got an Asian judge? And so he's going to sit up there. The son tried to say that I owed like $12,000 on my rent. That's not true. They never offered me the employee discount. That's why I'm saying it's like a whole laundry list of crap that they were doing. That's why they got sued. But obviously, I didn't have the right law firm on my team to deal with my situation like I needed to, okay? Because it's a year later, and the people don't even know that they're being sued, okay? So that's like a whole another thing that, you know, caused me to be depressed, because I paid $1,000 to have this case fought, you know, and there's been no movement in my case in a year, okay? Then I'm dealing with CC, and I'm dealing with all the other shit that I was dealing with, and half the time I couldn't even get out the damn bed because I just didn't feel like it, you know. So with that being said, when I had to go in front of the Asian judge, even though it was a whole CO conspiracy, y'all, you can't tell me that that man didn't know those people that own that hotel, okay? And of course, when I brought it up to my attorney last, she's like, well, what does race have to do with it? Race has everything to do with it, because obviously that man was on his side, okay? So you don't have to agree with me, but that's just what it looks like. That's what it felt like. And here a year later, when there's still been no movement on my case, obviously that's what it was. And I paid the extra $500 to fight my eviction. And guess what? Traci still got evicted. Okay. But again, like I said, after all of that horrible nastiness that happened, it was still a well-received learning experience, because the gentleman said, the judge, the Asian judge said, when you have all of these issues with your landlord, okay, nothing has been documented, right? So at this point, I have to start typing this shit up, okay? I have to type it up. He was like, you have to type up all of your concerns, and then you have to send it by certified mail. That's what he said. So literally at this point, you know, because she's being extra messy, you know, I feel like this is the time that I have to start doing that, okay? And I got the money order because, excuse me, she don't never give us receipts when we pay our rent, because even the girl said the same thing. And then I said, well, you know, well, I feel like it's in your better interest, if you want the receipt, just start paying her in the money orders, because that way you at least will have the receipt. And then I always like to get the postal money orders because they're thin enough where I can like staple 4 or 5 of them to one sheet of paper and keep them organized and stuff when I go to file them away and what have you. So I got the postal money order because, again, this is not the first time that Traci's been thrown underneath the bus and flim-flammed and all this little stupid dumb fuck shit. So again, like I said, when you go through these horrible experiences, you know, you need to take the lesson from it. If not, then you're just going to keep going through the stupid shit. So, but like I said, I learned from all the foolery that happened. So at this point, I just need to document everything and, you know, have record of it. I don't have like Microsoft Word on my Chromebook. So I need to get me another flash drive and stuff and save all that stuff on my flash drive. But anywho, so I was going to go to the library. I don't know if I'm going to do that today because I think they don't stay open as long on Saturday, but I'll probably do that Monday. So I'm looking for something that's closer. Like I said, I had touched base with the people at the ShopRite, so it's within walking distance. And the lady said I had to go online. So I did that as soon as I came back home last night. I applied for there, and shit, what's the other place? I'm having a brain fart moment, y'all. I need some coffee. There was 2 places that are nearby, and I can't. It's not the Family Dollar because I can't work at the Family Dollar no more. I can't remember it. When it comes to me, I'll tell you. So, anyways, like I said, I did all that. So, like I said, giving the money order shows intent that I'm trying to pay the rent. And then I left the 2-page note saying that I didn't make any payment arrangements with you yet because I wasn't sure, when I was going to get my first paycheck. So it's not like I was avoiding her, stuff like that, but she's annoying, y'all. Like that bugaboo shit. Like I said, even the girl said the same thing. Like her mom didn't, hover. She's like a hover mom, y'all. She's like that fucking helicopter hover mom. And I've seen somebody be like that before. And I can feel the pain of the kids that have to, and these are grown kids. We're not talking about young kids. I'm like, that's not cool. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. It feels like I'm being micromanaged. Like she literally has him knocking on the door because I don't respond, because you need to give me time to respond. I have other things that I have to work on right now. Like I don't have time to be, I'm not glued to my phone like that. Y'all see, I have all of my phones sprawled out all over the bed and I'm not paying no attention to it until I pick it up. So I said, you have to give me time. So, and I don't like being micromanaged. I'm not the type of person that needs to be micromanaged. Traci does her job and she handles herself and conducts my business accordingly like I need to. She's just beyond annoying. Hold on, y'all. I'm right here by some shade. Hold on. Yeah, but the thing of it is, I've still established residency. She can't just kick me out. And then, I had called the courthouse too, y'all. I had called the courthouse yesterday also. Because like I said, this is not my first go around with having to deal with the stupid tenant landlord shit. And then even the lady downstairs had even said that the police said when she had called them. See, this is the thing. She don't want the cops called out to her house. The girl told me that yesterday when we were talking on the phone. She don't want the cops called out of her house. You keep on messing with me, I don't have no problem calling them every single time that I feel that I need to, because you were trying to bully me and you were definitely harassing me the other day. Y'all have knocked on my door 3 times this week. So, and woke me out of my sleep. So the girl was like, well, did she bother you yesterday? I said, no, she didn't bother me yesterday. Yeah, I know, but you got to fill it out. I don't know. Can you? No, it's not. It's kind of chilly. Thank you, Windflower. That's so sweet. No, I didn't get a chance to get all the way down to the McDonald's. Like I said, I went to the ShopRite and the other place yesterday. So I already applied for those 2 yesterday. I'm going to the McDonald's right now so I could ask them when I get there. And I agree with you. I don't trust these motherfuckers either. I don't. So this is why, I'm trying to cover my bases at this point, because she knows, and I put it in the note, like she knows I don't have nowhere to go either. It's like, how do you have sympathy for the kids when I don't have nowhere to go? And then the lady downstairs, she said in the message, she's like, Traci's a decent lady. It's like, I'm not, because she's been, pressing her, trying to get information out of her about me. And she said up until like this past week or whatever, she never really said anything about me. And then now, because she's mad at me because I'm not taking her bullshit, now all of a sudden, she obviously has already been questioning the girl about me, but she said she really wasn't saying too much about me up until this past week. No, I don't. My plan B plan was to go with the Uber lady. That fell through. The plan C was, to go with the other Spanish lady. But remember, she said I don't look responsible. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean other than sounding like discrimination or being racist, So I obviously, that's why I'm trying to find something closer, because as long as I have something closer, I can walk and not have to spend so much money to get to and from work. There's a whole bunch of crazy with my landlady, Lily. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, I'm not a bro, but thank you, Vicky. I definitely have a vagina. Okay, I was born with my plumbing. Okay, I'm not a bro, but thank you. Anywho, so I mean, that's where I am. I am focused. Like I said, I have to get all of this stuff well documented, because that's why I called the people, at the courthouse yesterday. And like I said, I already knew, because I went through all this stuff when I had that squatter in my house. So I've already established residency. That's it. Plain and simple. So, anywho, like, the lady was trying to say to at least, draw something myself. And then, she was like, okay, this is what I came up with, because she always says that she's going to do stuff. She doesn't have good follow through. Okay. And when you're a landlord and when you're dealing with tenants and like paperwork that needs to be drawn up because you're trying to collect all these people's money, you need to be diligent with the paperwork and the process. And she never is. Excuse me, y'all. That froggy is trying to come out. So, so she said, still drop something myself. And then, if anything were to ever pop up, like, what you pretty much feel that could happen at this point, as long as I have everything. Well, oh, wait a minute. What they doing? Maybe today is the day of the flea market. I don't know. Anywho, so like I said, at this point, I just have to dot all the I's and cross all my T's and all that stuff, and just go from there. So my friend was like, he was like, you need to tell her that your counselor said that in order, to get into the shelter, you need the eviction notice. I said, she's not going to go to the court to file the eviction because that costs money. And y'all know how money hungry she is, and then it's like, I definitely got to get some numbers in today, because literally within the last 3 days, 3 of my numbers literally have come out. And I was praying for miracle money on Tuesday when I was on my way home. Because like I always play the triple threes, but my money has been funny. I haven't been able to play my lottery in 3 days in a row. 3 of my numbers that I normally play, or at least have played, have come out, including my birthday. And my birthday normally comes, because even my mechanic friend, he said, well, your birthday normally comes out around your birthday. I say, yeah, but it normally happens before my birthday, not after. So he's funny. He makes me laugh. And like I said, y'all, there's still definitely some divine timing in play. This lady's going to do whatever she wants to do. Jeffrey had called me this morning. Every time when I talk to him, he prays over me and my situation, which I'm grateful for. And like I said, y'all, I've had other people, literally some prayer warriors that had put me on their little prayer list, even at their church and stuff. So it's like, I appreciate that too, because at this point, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It's like, I can't keep stressing myself out, because this crazy lady is crazy, and she trying to pin everybody else to be crazy, because she had said the girl crazy, that she paranoid, she needs to be on medicine. I'm sure she done said that to the other 2 about me. And then the lady downstairs definitely said, the same. So like, you calling everybody else crazy, you obviously the one that's crazy, lady. Ain't nobody got time for this. Wait a minute, are they doing food? I'm trying to see what's going on. I don't know. Anyhow, so at this point, it is what it is. But I'm still trying to do what I can within my power, to try to kind of make way with the situation, Uh, I don't like that bully shit. I don't. And I'm not one to be bullied, okay? Because I defend myself at all costs. I told her, even like the lady told her, she's like, we're both in the same situation. And that lady is decent. Like, she's only been nice to me, you know. And I haven't even seen her but those 3 times. She was going to her car that one time. And then she had said, when she had saw me that time when I was taking out my trash, that I was trying to talk to you about the weed smell. And I said, yeah, but he was right there on the porch. And then she was like, well, you went in the house and you said, yeah, she had asked me about the weed smell. She's like, who are you talking to? I said, I was on the phone with my church lady friend, so I was talking to her because I think she thought that I was talking to the girl. And I'm like, she's never really even there, like I don't think she was there last night, but she might have came through in the early morning because that boy's not going to be looking at my note and stuff. Remember, he don't complain. He don't be paying no attention to the shit that we be doing. That wouldn't have been a problem because I was working. I had the 2 pay stubs, so at that time it wouldn't have been a problem. I was working and I had the 2 pay stubs at the time when I had moved in. So, you know, she could have requested it if she wanted to. She didn't. You know, she knew that I didn't have my security deposit. So I had the 2 pay stubs though. Like I had worked that job 2.5 months. So I moved in there. Um, what was it? June the 17th, because I had to go back and look it up because I moved in like I had to pay prorated rent, so I only had to pay 2 weeks. So I moved in on the 17th. So I moved in like literally like a month after I had started the job. So I already had my pay stubs. That wasn't an issue, you know. It's just now, trying to move somewhere else obviously is an issue because one, I don't have the income yet, and then two, I don't have the 2 pay stubs, and they always require that. And it's so funny because when I was at that nasty laundromat that time and I was still sleeping in the car, sometimes I would go there because that was the only laundromat that was open at night because that was over in like in CC neighborhood or whatever. And I overheard this lady talking to her friend about her brother. Like her brother has a house in PG and he moved in some church folks from his church. It was a family with a daughter. And they had been in his house for a whole year, not paying no rent. And these are people from his church. And, she was just going on and on and on, about all the issues and stuff that he was having, even legal issues. And like I said, when she keeps threatening the girl, because like I said, she bullied the girl, but she bullied her way more than she did me. She only did that this one time, when we did the FaceTime or whatever. But, angel number. So my thing is, I was like, well, did they have the 2 pay stubs? So I asked her because I heard the whole conversation. And like I said, I had a squatter in my house once. And, and then I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with now because this is before I had started my job and stuff. So I just told the lady I had excused myself and I had told her I apologized, for eavesdropping in her conversation and stuff. But I said I've been through like a similar scenario before as the tenant, and I asked her, I said, well, did your brother required to have the 2 pay stubs and everything before they had moved in? And she's like, 2 pay stubs? I say, yeah, because in Maryland, like all they ever seem to be focused on is the 2 pay stubs. And she's like, honestly, I really don't know. She's like, I would have to ask her. And it's not like I would know after the fact because it's not like I had contact with the lady afterwards. But I mean, I was just curious because that's all they ever seem to require is the 2 pay stubs. And then who's to say that they're real pay stubs? Because people say all the time, oh, well, you should have said something. I know somebody that, could do that. And I'm like, okay, but then nobody ever presents anybody that could actually do that. So, like, when I literally had like the last little bit of my pandemic money still saved up or whatever, like I said, I had the money to pay, and I could have paid at least like half of my lease until I got back to work or whatever. But again, unless you have Social Security or them 2 pay stubs, they don't want to hear nothing that you got to say. Because I tried to rent a room and I found an apartment like, I don't know what that was. It looked wet though. So it was on the other side of the county, I think. I can't remember exactly because I don't know what the next bordering county is, if it wasn't still Baltimore. But they had 1-bedroom apartments for like $875 a month. They were small, but they looked better than like the place where Nasty Matthew was, because that's like a 2-bedroom. Like all of them are 2 bedrooms, and you pay like right under like $1,000. But again, I didn't have the pay stubs, so the shit is what it is. Excuse me, but this morning when I woke up, like I said, I was doing job searching as soon as I got back from running my errands yesterday, and I got a lot of work done. I didn't even eat yesterday because that's how focused I was on doing the stuff that I had to take care of yesterday. So I woke up twice before I officially got up out of the bed. I was still job searching, and then, like I said, Jeffrey had called, so I talked to Jeffrey, and then I fell asleep on him twice. I didn't mean to. Y'all know I don't mean to, but when I'm tired, I'm tired. This is the time. Lord have mercy. So when I got up this time, I was like, look, I need me some coffee. So I'm going to go down to this damn McDonald's. And it was so funny because the other day I see Sprinkle had put up a video. She had went to McDonald's, I think, after she left work, and she got her a steak bagel. And I like the steak bagel, but I didn't want all that extra bread, so I just got the McMuffin minus that butter sauce. I don't know what they put in that butter sauce. Just give me some regular butter. I'm good. Ugh, I do not like that dealership. They racist as fuck. All right, hold on, y'all. This car is turning. All right. So I was looking at myself when I had took that picture when I was at work that day. I have to weigh myself again because I think I've lost some more weight. It looks like it. You can never tell when I'm sitting down because my belly, all it does is just protrude and just sitting there looking all fluffy. But when I'm standing and I got my little leggings on and stuff like that, my belly looks snatched. Oh. All right, I'm almost there. Ooh, that gas went down to $2.93. Shit, I haven't seen gas under $3 since, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to write that down. Gas in Sunoco for regular is $2.93. Well, if I had a car, I would know where to go get gas. All right, I'm almost there, y'all. Stinky. Whew, right up my nose. It's so funny because on this camera, you know, the speed camera, they got like a little meter on there. So I'm like, is the county paying for that meter? The gas is too. See, like, I don't understand about this. Oh, somebody in a hurry. Lord have mercy. She almost caused an accident and clipped that truck. It's turning. All right. My power started. It's literally just a couple feet down. Yeah, but at least with a car, like, you know what, sometimes it feels like you on my side, and sometimes it feels like you're not. Like, I understand, my shit is fucked up. I understand, but every single solitary day, I try to put forth effort to change the situation. Like I said, this lady presented herself way different from when I first moved in than to how she's acting right now. Okay, but at the same time, though, this is the fourth time. I'm not homeless right now, but this is the fourth homeless situation that I have dealt with, okay? And the crazy Koreans were the ones who placed me in my fourth scenario, not realizing because once I had got that job, I shouldn't be in the situation that I'm in right now. But see, the difference with having a car, yes, it's responsibilities, but when you have transportation, if Traci had transportation right now, Traci would not be sitting in the house, and Traci would have the means to make money, okay? I am a hustler, okay? As long as I had the transportation to get around, I could be babysitting. That whole summer, I cleaned the Airbnbs. I could be doing regular, cleaning stuff. I could, start the DoorDash in or any of the gig stuff. It's a whole bunch of things that I could be doing right now instead of just being idle if I actually had the transportation. So honestly, since I've been in a homeless scenario situation 4 times now, the first 2 times I had my car, these last 2 times I didn't have a car. I would rather have the car and at least have a place to sleep, and I could get around and do the things that I need to do. I can hustle and make money. I could keep my car paid, note, insurance, gas, and still be able to get around and do the things that I need to do. Like, I would rather it be like that than the way that it is right now, because I've literally been spending all of my money, in transportation. And it's like, I tried to get the rental car, when Carissa was here. Like, I didn't even get a chance to see her when she was here, and she was here twice. So it's like I could have did that. And then this whole time, once I finally started feeling better with the transportation, I could have gone out there and hustled and made money. So I would rather, if I have to still be homeless, it would be better for me to be homeless in a car than renting a room from somebody that's just going to try to kick me out because I didn't have my money to pay on time. But with the car, I would have a place to sleep. I could get around. So since I've already been through both scenarios before, to me, it's more cost effective to be in the car.
So that's how that is. I can't. I have to make a phone call, y'all. I am. I am all day, every day. That's what I'm doing. But I need to make a phone call, y'all. Give me like about 30 minutes, and I'll come back because I have plenty of battery on my phone because I made sure that all of my phones were charged before I left out the house. So give me like about 30 minutes, and I'll come back, y'all. So have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully it won't rain on your head because it's supposed to rain here. Y'all can see it's like overcast and stuff. See, it's all, yeah, the gray clouds. But anyhow.